Alright, what is up, everybody? We are back on a Wednesday. It's a weird night for us,
Yeah.
but we're gonna be running the Gauntlet. I know we didn't exactly say anything yesterday, but we did have to actually postpone the stream for those who maybe didn't notice, due to some scheduling conflicts, as well as tomorrow's stream is actually going to be just outright canceled due to some similar scheduling conflicts. But we are going to still be doing the Gauntlet this week, and I think I'm pretty excited to play these matches out because you
Yeah.
got quite the interesting deck this week. So
Yes.
I'll pull it up on screen. Why don't you talk to the chat a bit about what you're playing? I'm gonna attempt to run the Gauntlet with.
Yes. So, um, a lot of this had to do with the limited amount of wild cards I had, while also wanting to play some cards in probably more relevant decks. In particular, decks we're probably going to see, like Rakdos. But every time I've casted Invoke Despair, I've loved it. So I knew I wanted to be in a mono black splash something else kind of deck. Graveyard Trespasser is more or less modern Siege Rhino. Sorry, Siege Rhino.
It's just the truth.
Yeah. Kalitas came out recently. That's very nice. Wandering Emperor is just an all-star. Um, every time I've played anything, I've dealt with some kind of graveyard card. So Unlicensed
Mm-hmm.
Hearse, obviously very powerful. Tenacious Underdog, also getting in on the graveyard action.
Mm-hmm.
Just generally good card. You can clear up the board, then start getting with stuff. When it dies, Lolth gets a loyalty counter.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
It's just an
cheap
all-around good
interaction.
way to pressure your opponent, right?
Oh yeah, tons of cheap removal to deal with creature stuff in the main board, just kind of the normal stuff. March of Otherworldly Light in particular is good with a lot of permanent based removal. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and then our sideboard. So there were some suggestions by you here.
Mm-hmm.
You went over it beforehand. Um, in particular, you noted things like Vanishing Verse, Fracture, Kaya, which I would not have thought of.
Okay.
Um,
Kaya is
and every
always a very impressive card without a proper home in a lot of formats.
yeah, and then everything else was either in the main board, moved to the side, or already in the sideboard.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, Duress for additional interaction. I remember at some point someone posted an article where it says like the maximum ideal amount of targeted discard is 7, so we are at 7
Yes.
for that. Go blank, just the best mind rot ever, I think.
Easily. It's a
Yeah,
card that, having playtested so much Pioneer, both playing with and against it, it is literally good in pretty much every matchup. And I think
yeah.
that's going to hold true in Explorer. With maybe the exception being hyper aggressive decks that
Mhm.
that doesn't matter against. But any
Yeah.
mid
So
range and fair matchup seems like it's an all star.
yeah, I mean, and then similar stuff. Just the single copy of Noxious Grasp, just instant speed. Creature removal. Sometimes might be able to snipe a Teferi with it. Who knows?
Opposing Wandering Emperors.
Oh yeah, yeah. Wandering Emperors as well.
And Noxious Grasp is kind of like it's a card that I always like having a singleton in my board of these black mid-range decks. Just being able to bring it in against the green aggro decks, but also the blue-white control decks is
Yeah,
invaluable, I feel like.
yeah. The instant is very important because a lot of times they try to make their big play as soon as possible.
Mm-hmm.
So they'll think you have nothing and they'll tap out on 5 for their Teferi, and that's your opening. You
They
got to
get to
take it.
Yeah, they do get to 2-for-1 you with it because the Teferi draws a card. But honestly, to kill a Teferi, you shouldn't be afraid to put yourself back a card because that card
No,
will
no, that
represent an 8-for-1 if you let it live for long enough.
yeah, no, it'll absolutely take away the game. So if you have to 2-for-1 yourself for it, whatever.
Okay, well let's dive in and put this deck to the metal. you're gonna have probably what is gonna steadily becoming a more common matchup here in Explorer, which is a newcomer. It has shown up previously as a wild card deck, but it has officially made the top 3 best decks of the format for this last chunk of time. It's Mono Green Stompy,
Oh, fantastic.
which I feel like you actually have a much. I feel like Black White has a lot of really good answers because I think the card specifically Vanishing Verse does so much against decks like this
Mm-hmm.
that it's I'm a big fan of having access to that. It's a card that like whenever I'm playing decks like Blue White or Rakdos, it's like, well, how much would it be to splash white for a card like that? Like
Oh yeah, for sure.
it's something that's kind of always been a thought, at least a thought in the back of my mind.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, trying to think. Yeah, I think this is very much a bolt the bird moment.
Oh, for sure. I think under no circumstances should you ever give your opponents the opportunity to untap Llanowar Elves. Unless it's like a mulligan to 4 and you have the answer.
Yeah.
You
I
know,
think.
check land here. Not one you see
Yeah.
get played a lot, but good if a lot of people just have these lying around in their collections, and
Oh yes.
it's one of those things where it's like this would probably be concealed courtyard, but like you just didn't have the wild cards for it, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
But that's the other thing, by the way, that I really like about the specific with combinations like Orzhov is that you have access to a fast land. Like that's a huge plus.
Yeah.
Like
Interesting. I'm trying to.
playing
Okay.
like playing so much Pioneer now, it's like I would murder for the card Black Cleave Glyphs in Pioneer. Like
Okay. So I think. Yeah.
the
I'm
temples,
just gonna-
man. Ooh, Unlicensed Tourist, deceptively good against Old Grove Troll.
Yeah. It's I wish I kind of wish I had played it the turn before, but
All right, you ready for questions that I throw at our judge friend, who's at all the events we play at?
okay. Okay.
All right, how does Old Grove Troll work with Grafdigger's Cage?
Oh, interesting. So, wait, I gotta see the wording on Grafdiggers.
So it says creatures can't enter the battlefield from graveyards.
Yeah, because it's not a creature, so
Actually, the answer is it is a creature when it first hits the battlefield.
interesting. Okay.
Yeah, it is so weird that it does not work. Because
Okay.
you'd think it works. Now, the trick you're about to do does work, where you eat it with an unlicensed hearse and it doesn't come back.
Yeah.
Yeah, these mono green stompy matchups feel pretty much unlosable for the like black mid range decks.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so
I really wanted to get a main deck Kaya into your list because how good she is with unlicensed hers.
that's fair. Trying to
Kalidas.
think. I think Kalidas would be really good.
Kalidas into untap into Meat Hook Massacre.
I mean, Kalidas would be really good. I do have the Meat Hook Massacre though.
Pretty good.
I'll take it.
Yeah. The inevitable problem I have with stompy decks.
Consume.
Yeah. Dude, unlicensed turrets, people slept on this card in paper.
Hey, look at
Hey,
that.
right on time.
Yeah, exactly when I needed it. I mean, it's still very good here.
I mean, I know when I'm beat and I have 2 forests.
Okay.
I ripped runner lands, but you know,
Okay.
the forever plague of creature-based decks, or
Mhm.
rather the the 8 elf lists.
Yeah. Okay.
I think I just
Interesting. Yeah, so I think my plan here is to trim some of my top end
Mhm.
because I'm going to be focusing more to get online against you with some of my weaker threats as opposed to,
Sure.
you know, holding on to top end threats that I may never see because you're beating my face in.
Exactly. I think that's very important in the matchup. Is you just want to basically increase the density of just strong, uh, of just like strong early game plays. Because like basically with the way your deck works out is you can just kill me however you want to kill me.
Yeah.
What's a little sad is that like the Shaper
Shapers.
Sanctuary, normally very good against Rakdos, not nearly as good against a deck that can destroy enchantments.
Fair enough.
Well, I guess
That,
Flood into Screw seems about the right way to start off a Gauntlet match.
yep,
Yep, there it is.
nothing can stop the schmooze, right?
Yeah. It's not bad for me to trade, a not threat for a removal spell, but when you're on the draw.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright. Right on time with the. But luckily he burned the Vanishing Verse on
Yeah,
a thing
yeah,
that
that's
isn't
true.
this.
Yeah, but
So
I
you got
think
Land, Hearse, Doomblade effect.
that would be amazing.
Just
Unfortunately, that is
fucking
not the case.
destroy me. Trespasser's a hell of a magic card.
Yeah,
Jump block me, brother.
nah. My ideal draw here is
Another
a
one.
land. Oh my god. Well, there is the land, and I'm just going to not cast any spells because that
Yeah.
allows me to get a 4/4.
Yeah, flip the Trespasser there. Alright,
Yep.
play Pelt Collector.
Sure.
Ronas. Get
Oh,
absolutely
Ronas.
shreked by the. I suppose actually I know your list. You don't play Extinction Event.
Yeah, that's true. I don't.
I'm
I
willing to
definitely
trade.
won't.
Gross. I got. Whatever.
And honestly, I'm willing to just
Yeah, you're at a high enough life total, right?
yeah. Ooh, it flipped back over. Interesting.
It did.
Okay.
I played 2 spells, so.
Yeah. So Bronos is going to be able to attack next turn unless I get rid of old growth.
That's correct.
Sh- hmm. I'm in a very interesting situation. I actually think the correct line of play is to give up this Wandering Emperor and get rid of this Pelt Collector, which could become an issue. And then we'll just sit back. Jeez. The music on Arena is aggressive. Ooh, okay. Yeah, that's real good. You still on mic?
I am still on mic, yeah.
Okay.
I'm just thinking.
Yeah, just making sure. The silence of Arena has honestly, Kaya gained me 9 life,
Trigger.
more or less. Yeah, that's really good. If I
Yeah, the Great Henge. That's the other thing though, is your deck actually has answers to this. Where like the normal Rakdos lists actually don't play that much artifact hate.
the yeah, the biggest issue I'm having right now is I think what I want to do, yeah. I think we have to pass so we can do the old flip trespasser. I think okay, pass to combat. Yeah. Pass to attackers. Okay. So I
I'm doing
think
what the kids call
we
sending it.
we ink here.
God, the assassin. So good.
A card that I would have completely overlooked if it were not for you.
Yeah, it is. Sometimes it's just a Dreadbore, and most of the time in these types of decks, it ends up being closer to like Hero's Downfall.
I'm actually.
So
You
Ronas
already.
cannot target itself. Keep that in mind.
Yeah, I'm thinking. Yeah, that's the thing is an old growth already has trample, so it's not like it mattered all that much. Anywho. Yep. Yep, that is a lot
Gotcha on
of life
the old
lost.
clickety clock.
Indeed. Okay. Well, sure. So, I mean, you've got just the one creature. So I would only gain one life.
Letus. That's really good against old growth troll.
Mr. Kalitas. And since I only cast one spell, yeah,
Ship it for 5.
I mean, yeah. So now we have the issue of that being indestructible.
Yeah, I mean you do have outs to this card though, so that's
I do. I
not
just
impossible.
I don't have them currently, but I'm actually gonna block with Kalitas.
Interesting.
Okie dokie. Sure. Because I have another one. All right.
It's too good. All right.
I just gotta stay alive.
All right.
Is
Collect
the
company.
Oh no. Oh, that goes against my staying alive plan.
That was the goal.
Oh, wow.
I think I just send it and say math is for blockers.
I think that's probably correct. Jeez. Okay, so I can only gain 3 here, and you can trample over with pretty much any creature.
Anything but Ronas.
Anything but Ronas. That's 10, gain 3. You have enough mana to just.
Yeah, I think you're dead.
Yeah. I think I'm dead no matter what. Yeah.
Because whatever you don't block, I just like I pump up the one thing you block, and then I just like pump up whatever.
Yeah, I think honestly, I should have just fired off the massacre in my hand. I was trying to live the dream, but.
Well, I think you should have chump blocked not with Kalitas there. I think you should play to like you chump because like if you chump block with the trespasser, like it just dies. But then if you like untap into something like a massacre, you can just like get a bunch of value. By just like going that route, or like you just untap with any removal spell.
Yeah.
Because I feel like at that point it's like you let me attack, I go to pump the thing, that's when you kill it, right? Or like you kill something so you can block with zombies. So I think it just plays better into your core game plan of just being this removal based deck. Also, I think being on the play is a huge difference for
oh my gosh.
the play draw dynamic here.
This is interesting. So it's super duper slow, but provided I don't flood, which we know I will, so I have to mulligan. Oh my god. Okay. It's happening again.
Damn. Getting beaten by the variance machine.
I think though. All right. Nope. I have to.
Oh,
you know what? That's better. That's still. I have the bottom 3 cards, and it's still better than. I have to. Yeah. This is still better than. Yep. We're just gonna do that. And then that's yeah. Okay, so what is the next play?
Oof.
Wow. Okay. Well, I mean,
I kept probably what it was my best hand, so.
yeah.
You get the company. I just
Yep.
deploy 2 threats.
Mm-hmm. I mean, makes sense.
But you know that I have a henge that I'm nowhere near casting and a forest and a mystery card, so I think you're still in a good spot.
I mean, whatever. Don't have a creature you can eat right now, so. Right. Okay, so not very excited about the whole not.
It's to eat a land
Dra-
or else, right? Well, I suppose
Um,
Pelt Collector's just better.
yeah, I think Pelt Collector is probably the choice here. At the very least. Yikes. I mean,
You're gonna get to eat one, but
yeah. I mean, that's entirely fair.
you
Like,
gotta do what you gotta do. I can just do this right away.
mm-hmm.
Nice goose. It still plays into your future Kayas, but
Wow. Thank you for the land.
well, I mean, it's I think on a mulligan, it's important to just keep hitting your land drops, right?
Yeah, no, and that's. I just wish it wasn't tapped. Not that it really matters right now. Oof, yeah. That's real good. That's real good. Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. So
Able to get to my 6 mana. Okay.
a top
That's not the
deck.
end of the world, because like I did draw a layer off of it, like so that's
Yeah.
pretty rough when it's all said and done, but like still. All right.
Yeah.
How big do I want to go with this? I think.
Yeah, that's it. My first hand was 5 lands and 2 4-drops. It was just like going into game 3, knowing the matchup ahead of me.
Mhm.
I did not believe that was a. Okay, there's actually a world where this is the correct choice, but okay. There is a world.
I'm drawing on elf ball, baby.
All right.
Okay.
Oh boy. Okay. Well,
Well, you're
Gonna-
still like probably like because I'm guessing you brought the farewell in.
the farewell. Yeah, I believe so. Did I? Oh. Well, according to Untapped, I didn't.
So like, there's a world where like you could draw out of this, right?
Yeah. I'd say there's a 38% chance I draw out of this.
Alright, well, you're at 1, so
Yes.
force.
So.
You.
Sorry. If it was a land that came into play untapped, I'd be able to massacre for 4.
Ooh, that'd be pretty strong.
It was instead a Rafine's Tower, which is not gonna do it. Okay,
Yeah, that was rough.
that was rough, but I mean, I had to take the I
Hard
had to-
mulligans, right?
yeah, no, and it cool because you think about it. Sure, I have 5 lands, but I play 24 lands. There's still 19 left in the deck. I can't risk drawing dead. I can't risk flooding against you.
No, you got like 3 lands, 4 spells is probably
Yeah,
exactly where you want to be. Lots of early game interaction.
yeah, and I absolutely believe the mulligan choice was correct. It's just I wasn't rewarded for my correct decision, which happens.
Yeah, it's part of the game. All right,
Yeah.
you ready for your first wild card matchup?
Ooh, yes, absolutely.
This is very close to a mirror match.
Okay. Okay.
Not quite a mirror match, but very close. There's a few key differences.
Few key differences.
One is that I have access to basically every card on Arena. So.
Well, I want to see what's going on.
Thoughtseize me, brother. Look at my hand.
Oh my god.
I kept a hand that was pretty good against Thoughtseize.
You have enough Thoughtseizes to rip out the rest of my hand. That's perfect.
That's exactly why I snapped it off, baby.
I'm wow. Okay. I mean, actually, I still think it's Thirst.
I can agree with that. So you notice what I'm doing here is I've actually gone so deep with my with that commitment to 7 hand disruption spells that I actually have my third duress is in my main deck.
Okay.
That's a thing that I've been finding myself doing also in Pioneer. Where it's just like, this feels like it's just like the natural next step. Assassin's Ink, I'll take the threat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll play this tapped and pass.
Fantastic. Haha, got a removal spell. Oh no, a Thoughtseize.
Let's take the last removal spell. Clear the way through some of these threats. Shit.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Fine, I wouldn't have had an answer for it anyway, right? So. Yeah, that's gonna be really good here.
Hey.
Pushing up all Thoughtseizes. Are you ready for this?
Never. Okay, okay.
Yeah, I think we just peel that and just play it right away.
I mean, that's seems fair.
You see, I've actually gone to see. That's why the Rafine's Tower's in there. Sometimes you don't need the extra land.
All right. Well, I mean, I'll play another Hive, sure.
Hives are probably one of the better threats here. All right, Kalitas.
Kalitas.
Turns out this card's real good.
I have heard that Kalitas is
Very
pretty
strong.
good.
Sure.
Look at that all that damage that was done mostly by you. 8 of that 11 damage.
Oh yeah, that was all me.
Okay, so I mean we'll just no reason to just
Yeah, it's unfortunate. Pretty much just had to do it.
yeah. I couldn't let that thing get bigger and draw you cards. So
All right, I'll play
ooh.
this.
Oh no, Soren.
Okay, start gaining my life back here.
Woo. Oh, so did you see
Oh no, mama. see what?
actually did you see the leaked photo of the supposed Sheoldred?
I did. I'm not so sure about it, but
I'm not either, but I think I think ignoring like the Praetor text, I think the most impressive part of that card was War Discard 2.
yeah, that seemed particularly brutal.
Yeah, it seems really good. Ooh, okay. That's fair. It's entirely
Just
fair.
these planeswalkers from Grin.
Eh.
Sadly, did not have a land to go with this Tireless Dragger, but
Yeah, I think though. I think we wow,
Sure.
exile 2 cards.
one card. Oh, never mind. You got the Hive too, yeah.
I do.
It's pretty good. Block that and kill that. Boom.
Fair
I
enough.
mean, that meat hook is actually going to start being a real big pain in my ass, but
Yeah.
this
Yeah, figures much.
Local gadget tireless tracker.
The most played creature in this matchup thus far.
Yep, basically. It's also a vampire. Ooh, that's really strong.
Yeah.
Alright, alright. Right off the top.
Wow.
Might as well see.
No dead draws.
0 dead draws.
That's what tireless tracker means.
Tireless Tracker is like such a good card. It's like the best card in Pioneer that doesn't have a home. Dude, just imagine if that Assassin's Ink was in your hand right now. It would be an instant speed Dreadbore.
That would be pretty incredible.
See what I mean about that card? Like, a lot of these decks just have these incidental artifacts and enchantments. That's fair.
I mean, you weren't gaining any life off of them, but
yeah, like
I'm sending a message.
That's honestly more important.
Okay.
Go ahead and hit you for 5, pass the turn back.
Sure. All right, so I'm going to Hive of the Eye Tyrant straight into a removal spell.
What? What do you mean straight into a removal spell? You can crew the hearse. You want to see if I have a second removal spell?
Nah, I'm good.
Oh, combo time.
Okay.
All right. Excuse me while I flex my advantage.
I'm gonna go ahead and look at what I have remaining here. Let's see.
It's all left in the board.
There is a 5% chance that I draw something relevant. I think.
Right.
I think that those are the numbers. 5. Oh, 10. 10% chance.
Okay, I can correct one more clue.
I have a 1 in 10 chance of relevance. Let's see if it matters.
7.
I guess that's the question. Yeah.
-7 targeting you.
Oh dear God, I'm dead, aren't I?
Oh no, I'm just putting you to 1.
Okay.
It's Rhino time.
And
you know what Soren is? Soren is the second Rhino after you kill the first Rhino.
I see. Sure.
Alright.
Perfect.
I like how I was down. I got my life total. How it just like climbed back.
Yeah, I was
4th in this match.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Interesting. Those are fine. Yes. No. Yes.
Alright.
No.
Yeah, I managed to build Abzan Siege Rhino.
Fantastic.
This was the deck I was working on.
Okay. Alright.
I was like, you know what? We're going to be playing a mid-range game. Like, let's see. I do think Siege Rhino has a place in Explorer. If it's going to have a place anywhere.
Okay, 1 land. Perfect. Alright. That's really unfortunate. But it is 3 lands. It's slow, but it's 3 lands.
I want Abzan to be so good in this format. You have access to 2 on-color fast lands. That's big game.
All right.
Snarl. Best guild
Yep.
gate.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. All
There
the
we
guild
go.
gates.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah. Well, you're playing. This also in my deck could have been
Mhm.
the 3/2, but I wanted to try this guy out.
Yeah.
And the scaling 2-drop. It scales differently.
Yeah. It has to be that, unfortunately, at this point. Because,
Shattered Sanctum.
okay. Knowing about that binding makes me just not want to play things.
Understandable.
But I think...
Well, it's like either you're gonna like play something into my removal.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna have to play something eventually, right? So...
Well, joke's on you, I drew an instant speed answer.
Nice.
So now I can like go shock siege rhino.
Siege Rhino. Well, you're gonna find out why I needed to destroy the Luminar Gaspers.
Heartless Act. Real good.
I would like to draw land, please. Thank you. That is not a land.
If you have an answer, I think you're not in a bad spot.
That's the thing. I currently don't. I need land. My answers require lands. I think is the unfortunate situation I currently find
I
myself
don't
in.
want to trade a land for this.
Okay.
Get a 2/2 out of the deal too, so.
True.
So I like that.
True.
Did absolutely nothing.
All right.
Oh yeah, Kalida's Folly. Alright, see, you're not even ready for it though. Like,
No.
you don't even know how good you got it. Fucking Vraska Relic Seeker. I don't just go big. I go dummy thick.
Wow. That is
That's my top end. That's my tippy top end.
This is. I would like to draw lands, please.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? I should have plus to look for land.
Are you just dead here?
Am I? Oh, I suppose you can just cash it in. You can just cash Banuka.
Alright, you know what's even better though? Is that the Cletus isn't what killed you. The second
It's the
Siege
Rhino.
is.
Oh, fantastic. Okay. Yeah, I had 2 Walths and a Farewell.
Oh, so you're just like trapped on 4 lands.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna send you this Abzan list after the Gauntlet.
No, absolutely.
I think you'd have a blast playing this deck.
Oh yeah, I wanna rock some Rhinos.
Oh yeah, it is Abzan everything you think it would be. All right, let's move on. This is a matchup that I feel like your deck's properly built for, though.
Okay, well let's let's hope so.
So this is the rank 2 deck, which for like I don't know the 8 trillionth week in a row is blue-white control.
No, select deck. That's, yes, play. Is it, do I need to restart?
Maybe.
I might need to restart. I'm gonna
That's okay.
probably cancel and,
You're good. Yeah, you gotta restart Arena.
yeah, I'll cancel and restart Arena.
Right. Well, while you do that, we're gonna pull this Abzan deck up on screen for everybody.
Because it just completely froze.
Yeah, this is beautiful. This is
Oh
the,
my gosh.
This is the list, Drabynoops.
Okay, this is, I mean, with some exceptions, this is very close to what I tried to build with it.
Yeah, I do think the Luminar Gasprin's probably just a little too cute.
Yeah, I definitely didn't have that.
Cheval kind of in the same role, but it's still a 1/3 Death Touch. That's also legendary, so it actually happens to pair really well with Takenuma. But,
And I mean, and it's card advantage, so.
it can create some card advantage, but like definitely this is like definitely a very unrefined list, but like I really like the idea of a Vraska Relic Seeker because there's not a lot of good answers to Planeswalkers that people are playing. So like just getting to like play this thing that makes 2/2s with Menace, or like it comes down, kills something, makes a treasure.
I could definitely see myself playing like a variant of this too, but it's more just like the planeswalkers that make tokens.
That's fair.
You
I
know,
went with Sorin because I was like, it could buy back a Rhino or a Tireless Tracker.
oh yes, Sorin overperformed. It's, I
Yeah.
mean, a four mana revive spell at the very worst. When
Like
most
at
of
its
them are
worst, it's
5
yeah,
mana.
like play it, kill it off, get Siege Rhino back.
Yeah, and then I mean it was and that's for 4 mana as opposed to 5. Like most of those spells are 5 mana, so
The other idea behind the Aspirant was that it could grow Siege Rhino to be a 5/6. So in the case that I was like board stalling, it could make my big trampling threat a lot bigger. All right, you
okay.
ready?
Yeah, let's do it. I'm
Alright, dive
back in the
So
arena.
this is the rank 2 gauntlet matchup. Blue-white control, which
All right.
I'm pretty sure this is just card for card the list I'm playing this weekend.
Oh, okay.
In
Right.
Pioneer, because every one of the cards that I'm playing is legal on Arena.
You were telling me you were telling me that you joined the enemy.
I did.
This is fine.
I'll keep this.
I think we
Knowing the matchup.
so I mean you told me the matchup.
Well,
Do
you
I
know the matchups in advance. I told you all of them.
That
except
that's
for the,
true.
Well, I didn't tell you the wild cards, I should say.
You didn't tell me the wild cards, yeah. We are just going to
Pernicious Thirst Trap.
yeah. There's if there isn't a furry altar, I assume there will be at some point.
That's a pretty safe assumption. Just go ahead and play a portable.
I mean that's entirely fair.
Eat the Thirst Trap.
Eat the thirst trap.
Chance that you just fatal push it, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to see here if yeah, I have no other option, no other real options currently. I'm just gonna push it.
Yeah.
It's
It makes
far
sense.
more. It's far more valuable in the graveyard for me.
Well, it's like, yeah, it's like, it being in the graveyard is the same as, not exactly the same, but it's very similar to, like, drawing a card.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get rid of this fatal push because it doesn't.
Sure.
I have no way of recovering any of my stuff. So
Yeah,
cool,
your
no
deck's
land.
not graveyard based at all, minus the underdog.
Yeah, so unfortunate. One more land really was needed to get the whole underdog train rolling, but
It's crazy, aren't we playing 24 lands in that deck, right?
yeah, we're playing 24 lands, and I am stuck on 3 again.
Huh.
Like, I have playable cards, they're just, removal spells.
That's fair. This is definitely not a game one that this game one is, I'm gonna probably guess, just like, as unwinnable as it gets, right?
Mm-hmm. I'd imagine so. Oh my gourd. Okay, so 5 open mana, fantastic.
And what could I possibly have with 5 open
What
mana?
could you possibly have? What could you possibly have? What's more valuable, the card in my hand or the underdog? I think the underdog's more valuable, so I'm just gonna do this.
Nothing's better than the turn 5 sensor.
Okay,
Alright.
perfect. Another not land.
Phenomenal.
Alright, let's go right into her. Yep.
Straight into the Wandering Emperor.
Alright, so... Alright, so you have Wandering Emperor. start. Yeah, or just yeah. Okay.
I don't know if how big of a tell that was, but you know.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I'll just make you spend the counter spell, I suppose.
I actually don't have the counter spell.
Oh shoot.
I will do that though. I'd rather draw a card than.
I drew 3 cards and none of them were lands.
That's brutal. But you are up to 5 lands, so you should start having at least some more relevant game actions.
Yes, yes. I do actually have like playable cards now, including another Invoke Despair.
Okay, that I do have a counter spell for.
Okay. Entirely fair. Yep. Scree.
Oh yeah, it's hero.
Oh no. Why, Teferi? Why? You making me sad.
Yeah, he make you sad. He make you time stop. He make the sunset slower.
I mean.
Yeah, it's good.
All right, cool, cool. We got him.
Just keep scrying away.
Shark Typhoon.
Hard cast Shark Typhoon.
Yeah, jeez. Jeez Louise. Okay.
Yeah, I'm coming at you with some bad intentions right now.
Yeah, I'm seeing that. I'm seeing that. Okay.
Sure.
Yeah. Interesting.
I'll tell you, none of the cards in my graveyard matter. So.
Yeah. Well, that's the only way I can get off any damage too, right?
Mm-hmm.
So. Wandering Emperor. Okay. What do we all got here? Sure.
Like a samurai.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, well,
Sure.
haha, got him.
Yeah, I just gotta play through them, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Big time samurai hours. Attack for 3 with vigilance. Alright, go ahead.
I'll show you my hand of removal from the first like million turns of the game. Well, I mean, there's no relevant cards in either graveyard, so I'll just take yours. Well. A token?
Chump Block City!
Oh no. Okie doke. Why don't you have menace?
It looks like it has menace. Most people think it has menace.
It is very menacing. Well, that's good for me.
Bottom. Welcome to Bottom Delphia. Those have menace. They also haunt my dreams.
Yeah. The spoders.
Alright.
I personally am not a huge fan of spoders, but
Neither am I. I despise them, actually.
I appreciate what they do for. I don't know, the environment or something.
I don't know. I just vote we kill them all.
Wow. The violence.
A plus to anybody who got that reference.
Oh, well, I guess I didn't get an A plus. Jeez. Okay. I'm trying to think. What do I have here? 1, 2, 3.
Do you have here?
I have 6 mana. Okay. I mean, I'm debating whether or not I shock myself is what I'm.
I mean, I think your life total is super non-consequential.
Yeah, I actually. So this is funny. I'm just gonna do this for 0.
X is 0. That's fair.
Then I will. Yep.
Alright.
Hey.
Look at that. I think you got to make all that removal in your hand super relevant.
Yeah, it's I made it to the part of the game where I actually could. I think was the issue. So what do we got here? Reveal to me your dreams. Entirely fair. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just not gonna let you take any cards with the Thoughtseize. It kind of sucks because I have to use up my Wandering Emperor.
Mm-hmm.
But I just make a 2/2 here. Actually, I realized I don't actually have to do that right now. I could wait.
Yeah, that is true. I mean, I'm not really in a position where I want to attack anyways, right? So just we'll drop us a hearse.
Respectable.
What's the hearse that could happen? Okay. All right. I am very interested to see what happens here. I assume it's just all out carnage against this Lolth. Ooh, oh.
No, yeah. I'll guarantee it through at least one removal spell here.
Yeah, so
It's reasonable.
blockers. Wait, okay.
There.
Then fingers crossed. Okay. I mean, well, that's not good. Well, it has to be in the top 4, but if it is, that's... Oh, no! Okay. Yep. Rip.
I get to trade, and I get to stabilize with
Yep.
you having nothing in hand.
Yep. Oof. Okay.
greatest racing games of all time, of course.
They are definitely very good.
I remember growing up listening to the soundtrack of F-Zero X. Like, all of the time. Pretty sure it inspired my taste in music.
Yeah, that's fair. I think for me it was like Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2.
That helped too, yeah.
Which is one of the games this month for PlayStation Plus. So
Nice.
yeah,
Did you
the
get
remake.
the remake.
Yeah, the HD remake is the one that's
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
yeah.
Back when I had a
Ooh.
PlayStation, I actually got rid of my PlayStation because I got locked out of my PSN account and could never get back in. So.
Oh, fun.
And it was one of those great deals with the PlayStation Network where you try to reset your password and like the link just doesn't do anything.
Oh yeah, like when do you remember the story of me recovering my password?
No, I don't.
It was I forgot my password. So they said click this link if you forgot your password. I'm like, okay, cool, and I clicked on the link and it said enter your password to continue. I'm like, but that's why I'm here. I don't remember. Okay, well, yep, another land. Oh well.
Oof. Well, we played that. That played out to its kind of brutal finish.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so what I'm seeing here.
Sideboard is off by one card. Oh, there's a why the fuck is this still so I'm on a draw, huh?
I believe so, yes.
I suppose you actually don't pick yet, but you know. I think I want this. I think I want that. Take out some of the bad cards and put in some of the good cards. Excellent.
Very interesting. I don't think that card's relevant. This could be good, provided I actually resolve it. So let's try to make that happen.
Son of a bitch.
You're actually not as good here. In fact, I don't even really want to cast you.
F-Zero TV.
Alright, this is fine. Could be better, but... Yeah, no, this one is... interesting.
Yeah, I mean, you have a lot to bring in against me here.
Yeah, and the first game didn't go, like, that badly either.
No, I actually don't think these mid-range decks are, like, poorly positioned against these control decks.
I actually think this is fine.
This is these are the hands I signed up for.
Alright, well... We're just thirsting every single day. Yeah, just rock it out there, why not? Oh, it makes a little engine sound. That's nice.
It is nice.
It's nice that the sounds that do work are pleasant.
You gotta. They can't take it all away from us. It is crazy that it's been like a whole ass month and they've said nothing.
Yeah, they just haven't even really acknowledged it. I don't think. Not even like on their Twitter.
Exactly. That's the thing that's weird to me. It's like they're not even acknowledging the bug that people are like like, complaining about.
Oh, that sucks. I don't have a push for that.
Oof.
Hmm. Okay. Sure. Portable hole. Well, I'm gonna remove your 2 cards in response. Got him.
I forgot about this song. It's a good one.
Try to delve now.
Dr. Stewart theme.
Hey. All right.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm in an interesting position where it's like I don't want Lolth to die. So
These
I
things
just-
have reach, though.
yeah, that's the thing. I just can't attack with them. That's
You
the
could probably
issue.
attack one.
I probably could, but I'm just gonna play it safe because you could always.
Like, yeah, I could, like, Wandering Emperor or whatever.
Yeah,
Just gives me, like, an
Yeah.
opportunity to do that.
yeah, or cycle the Typhoon. Interesting. That's 2 Typhoons.
Let's get past.
Yep. All right. So, well, let's draw a card first. See what we get.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay. Trespasser.
Sure. Yeah.
I still think it's correct to sit back because I can't get any more reachers. Yeah, and there's the Emperor. Yep. It's very interesting that when they made the Planeswalkers for when they made the Planeswalkers for Neon Dynasty, that the Wandering Emperor wasn't the one with phasing
It is kind of weird.
because of, her whole backstory. Okay. That's, sure. So we block here, you first strike, I get a counter, and then you deal 1. Works for me. Okay.
Yeah, it's me playing around a removal spell, and also, like, I think I'm happier with you having a loyalty than a Graveyard Trespasser.
I mean, that's entirely
Because, like, now I just have, like, now if you want to kill, like, one of my Planeswalkers, you definitely can, but you're going to have to spend 5 mana to do it.
Yes.
Where, like, doing
I'm
it the
trying to
other
think.
way, you can just, like, kill the 3/3.
Yeah, I think though, 1, 2, 3. So I think what I want to do here is Soaring.
Or in the Merciless.
Get me a flyer.
She's good.
And I'll just destroy Teferi the old-fashioned way.
Do it the good God-fearing Christian way.
Yeah. Teferi makes me scared. It scars me.
Attack Sorin.
I mean, yeah. Wolf. Okay, so I guess before I make a decision, let's see what you got. Show me what you got.
You can knock that shit off.
Oh, wow. doesn't want to show me what he's got. I see.
Not really, no.
So
Yeah, see, I don't feel like these are bad matchups for these mid-range decks. Like, as a matter of fact, in Pioneer, the Rakdos mid-range decks typically end up beating up the,
I'm down with that. I'm down to clown. Okay. Sure. So, as it is right now, you could kill both of them. So I think what I have to do is just cash in this Lolth.
Sure, that makes sense.
Um,
Like, if it's gonna die anyway.
it's gonna die anyway, so I might as
Oh.
well cash it in.
No, I agree with that play.
Cash Banuka. I mean, yeah. That, yeah. I guess now the question is do I Stone Rain myself?
Well, I've set it up so that, yeah, like, you could, like, trade chump, Soren goes to 2, so you can't, like, make a 2-3 for free.
Yeah, he would have to die. That is unfortunate. I'm trying to think, though. I think him... I have enough lands. I think him drawing a card is
I forgot how good,
valuable enough to me.
I forgot how good the soundtrack to this game was.
To Arena?
No, to GX.
Oh, right. You were talking about it.
Oh, my arena hasn't had sound for months.
That's true. Okay. Yeah, no, the extra draw is... Ah, sweet!
Hey, that's basically a redraw.
It is a redraw.
That was plus
so-
draw 2 cards for 3 mana. That was a
Oh, I drew-
divination, basically.
Wow, I drew another land off of that. That's fantastic.
Well, better to draw through them now than rip them for your draw step, right?
Yeah, true. Trespasser.
I actually think I care enough to counter this.
Oh my. Okay. Sure. Yep. Yeah, down to 2 cards. They're definitely not ideal.
To kill the Soren, we'll make another 2/2. And they got that 6th land drop, the coveted 6th land drop.
Oh wow, I screwed up. I had another cycle land.
Oh.
I just completely was just like, yeah, no, pass.
Yeah, it seems strong. I do like the cycle lands.
Yeah. I think, sure.
Part of me really hopes that we'll get the other half of those at some point in standard, but
I think.
who knows? Maybe that's our
I'm not entirely a fan of them just strapping on the the land type to all those cycling lands though.
I mean, I like the 2-land type ones because it felt like
Yeah.
they
that's that.
are gonna like see niche play. Like, I think a really cool thing was like how Sheltered Thicket ended up being like this multi-format all-star
Mm-hmm.
because it was like played in the lands deck, but like also played in like, what the hell? Got a removal spell?
Oh, right. I didn't know you. Okay, you know what? I didn't count on the fact that you might have a land in your hand.
I didn't. I ripped it for turn.
Okay, all right. Oh my god. Off the top. Oh. I mean, I should have let you attack first, but
I mean, I'm still attacking no matter what here.
I mean, that's entirely fair.
Now you can't blitz this thing, which is nice.
Yes, that is true. I cannot. I think the biggest issue. Oh, hold on. How much mana do I have? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This costs 4. This costs 4. You still have a Hall of the Storm Giants.
I had 2 cards in my
So,
hand.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so. Okay, so. Channel Takanuma.
Get a Lolth.
Yeah, get Lolth.
Make some 2-1s.
Yep, that is my. Of what's in my hand, that's my best play, so.
Yeah, you're not like dead on the battlefield now.
Yeah. But am I dead? Because, like... Well, I suppose you would need a land and a portable hole in this situation.
Exile one
Or-
of these.
Okay, and then do
I
you
don't
have
get
a
to kill
land?
you, but I get to kill Lolth, so
Sure, sure.
I just trade 'em.
There's really no point in me trading. I might as well just keep the blocker.
Yeah, just
I
keep it
think.
for the 7/7, right?
Yeah, exactly. If I can hopefully... I really needed, like... anything other than a land there.
Sure.
Yeah, because it's land and Meat Hook Massacre. Like, it's not...
Yeah, you needed something that like could deal with, because even a fatal push at this late in the game can deal with a haul. You just pay the ward cost.
Like, I could... So I could, You know what? Let's meme it. Let's Meat Hook for 2 life. Tenacious Underdog, and in the end phase, we'll see if I draw an answer. I doubt I will, because it has Ward 3, but... I'm gonna play to every out. Every possible fraction of an out. Alright. Not that it matters, but...
I'm just thinning your deck for you. I want for the drama.
Oh yeah, no, no, for sure.
It's for the drama.
Yeah. Gotta put on that performance. Oh, and I drew a land. Oh no.
Brutal.
I can't keep doing this. I can't keep showing up. I can't keep showing up and getting beat down.
The Gauntlet, man. Nobody's beaten the Gauntlet yet.
Yeah, though I will say, last week I at least took games home, right? Like,
Didn't you take a game home?
I took like 2.
No, I mean
I think it was-
tonight.
Tonight? Oh yeah, I did take a game.
Yeah, you took a
That's
game
true.
against Mono Green. All right, well
Yep.
we'll finish this Gauntlet run.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I think you're gonna also really like our second wild card deck choice.
I don't know when Just for Domo came in, but I think Abzan already got played on Twitch.
Just for Domo.
Yeah, in the
Oh,
Twitch
interesting.
chat.
Actually, it's funny that you bring that up because my Twitch chat is not working.
Okay,
Because
yeah,
I didn't even see that somebody messaged me.
yeah, and I've while we're playing, I have your screen closed because I am a good sportsman.
Let me bring up. There it is. Oh yeah, just for Domo. I'm sorry to say you actually missed me trouncing Drabynoops with the Abzan pile.
Interesting. I like how I can turn off video in the mobile app, but not in the... Because I would love to see the Twitch chat without spying on your hand.
I'd love to be able to. I might
See
just
your
stop
Twitch chat
doing
in
the
general?
restream to YouTube if it's not gonna let me
Yeah,
not gonna let me see my Twitch chat anymore. Alright, well,
Maybe I can...
I
Maybe if
got-
I go over to mod view.
alright.
Okay, there we go. I was worried that Arena was hung there.
No, it was me sorting out some stuff on my end.
Okay.
Alright, what do we got? We've got
Okay.
Oof, this is hand.
This is an acceptable hand. I wouldn't call it good per se. Reveal.
Seems good.
Oh right,
Go
I
ahead.
need to close it now. Blue green. So I guess the question is, Huh. Season of growth, eh?
Damn. Now you get to see
Oh my
what's up.
god! Oh!
Yeah, some up-and-coming content creators had played this on their stream, so it qualified
yeah,
for the wild card spot.
Wow, okay. Well, I'm gonna take the only playable
Easy
creature.
Ledger Shredder.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw the season of growth and I was like, wait a minute.
Oh, peeled it right off the top like a pro.
Oh, what is this?
Boom, scry one.
Oh, and he's got the wild shape too.
But
I
yeah.
can't even kill it. Unless I thought these first.
Time to make it a 1-3 with hexproof.
1-5 actually, right? Oh no, 1-3. 1-3 is hexproof?
Yeah.
I've oh man. I clicked.
Well, you clicked right through it.
I clicked right through it, but
I don't think it's gonna matter.
No.
Now I have no way of protecting this thing.
Mhm. I mean, let's see if that's the case. Okay,
I don't.
got it. The people online don't seem to realize that Wild Shape has that reach mode, and I have definitely clowned on some people as a result.
Go gadget effective blocker.
Yeah, very effective blocker.
Yeah, it's a 4/4 in a world of 3/2s.
Yeah. Well, oh my gosh, a land when I need it? What is this world? Alright.
It's pretty crazy, actually.
Should,
I'm definitely gonna block one, but I'm not gonna.
I mean, that's fair. What? Don't know black with hot plate? Oh, Ledger Shredder. Oh, wow. Oh, and you should be able to stack the triggers, too.
Mm-hmm.
That's great.
Actually, I just realized I should have targeted this Battle Wise Hoplite, but.
Okay. Oh. Yup. That Ledger Shredder is a big, beefy boy, for sure.
And your removal is really, really good here. Like, if you meat hook for 2.
Meat Hook for 2 would be really good. I can't reasonably attack with Kalitas, but Underdog's basically free. Alright, Meat Hook for 2 is way better now.
That's pretty dirty. Yeah, nothing I could have done about that one.
I really like the season.
It's not as good as it could have been, sadly.
No, but
I just got the casual 6/8 Ledger Shredder here.
jeez. Yeah, right. No. What do we got? Yep. hexproof.
Hit
Fair
a
enough.
threat, so.
Okay. Well, that's at least something here. I think if I blitz this, though... That should be 9, so...
It
Alright.
is in fact 9. Oof. Hard loss with the ban.
That is rough, though you did seem to flood.
I did. I flooded pretty hard there. My mana was
Yeah.
also a tad awkward, but was not unhappy with that overall. But
No, just considering what you were dealing with, it was very impressive.
this deck, that's how I've been feeling about this deck as a whole, though. This deck is just very impressive.
Yeah, no, for sure.
It's been overperforming in my experience. And, like, I definitely, because, like, since we don't have the stuff to play the Boros heroic deck, which is just, like, a version that's played in Pioneer, like, you do miss Reckless Rage a lot. And I won't lie, like, I would love, like, if I had the card Mana Confluence, I'd probably be willing to go, like, as deep as, like, a 4-color deck.
Okay, sure.
Where I just, like, play Painful Lands, but, like, do other things. Or, like, if cards like Seeker of the Way were legal, I'd be all for that. Like, feels like there's definitely a lot of fun additions that could come for this. So, by the way, fun fact: there's been a discussion a lot online about the reasons why Nykthos was not included in the Explorer anthology. The biggest speculation is that they're considering banning it in Pioneer right now.
Oh.
Which would make
really?
sense, like logically, that would hold.
Yeah.
Because if they're thinking about trying to get rid of the Nykthos deck, then maybe that's a reason why you'd exclude it. Because I could see that. Because honestly, having playtested so much Pioneer now, it's like maybe that deck is just too good. It does do a lot of really dumb things, and honestly, it's not. Like, no offense to the people who really like that deck, it's not hard to play, even in the slightest. This is the hands we keep, so.
This is definitely acceptable. It's just a little slower than I'd like it to be. I mean, yeah. That's... Yep. Hello.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Right on time.
Never didn't have it.
Basically, yeah. Yeah, go blank. Remember what I was saying about how it's just a good card?
Good in every... Yeah, just in every matchup, yeah. Okay. Oh, that was...
Definitely feeling like I'm probably not winning this one. Sure.
I mean, the plan right now is just, like, live. I assume there's something here. Yeah, Wild Shape's basically a freebie. Okay,
Not ideal, but
I honestly think the draw is more valuable here right now. I mean, that's
it's really
free.
good when it doesn't deal any damage to you.
Yeah, I mean, I'm down for that 100%.
Seems strong.
Though, I did just reveal the Godless Shrine, but I have other cards that come into play only tapped, so...
unfortunate I had to let that flip over. But...
Yeah, I'll take one for that. That's pretty good. Oh, I mean,
You could choose 0. You don't have to.
I mean,
certain
it's
things.
I don't have to, but they're also like not doing anything.
Sure.
They're just chilling. Yeah. With the revealed march.
Yeah, I'm not winning this game. Especially at the going pace.
God's willing. Verse. I mean, get to keep digging, so. Okay. Entirely fair. Top light. Okay, so. Oop. Sure. I mean, I can attack with Trespasser and get rid of it. So
Yeah, you
that's
get
good.
to eat the Homestead Courage. Not the worst thing in the world, the Thoughtseize, right?
Yeah. That's good at least. So I guess that means I'm gonna get you if I okay. Well, so we'll finally play this Godless Shrine.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, dodging the Shredder effect. Okay. I actually have not put something on music-wise. I've been just listening to the silence of Arena this whole time. There we go.
Finally kill this fucking Soren.
He
These walls I can fucking block. Like,
oh god, right?
yeah.
Okay, sure.
Oh, I played that turn very poorly.
I mean, I'm just gonna get rid of this courage.
Yeah, no, I played that badly.
Courage.
Yeah,
the coward's
that's good.
dog. I mean, it doesn't make sense for me to attack either. I'm just gonna, not just gonna feed you my Trespasser, right?
I think at this point I'm more willing to just draw cards than...
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, and you get the scry too.
Well, I get 2 scries even.
Oh yeah, true. So then my choice is my most listened to album by Disturbed. 10,000 Fists.
Fair enough.
Yep. Yeah, you're now outdoing me on the card advantage. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Yeah.
Yeah, now I'm starting to like just where I managed to get into the point of the game where I just have like a high enough density of cards to...
Interesting. I would have thought you'd done it on Hoplite to get an additional scry.
Shredder blocks better.
That's fair. All right.
Channel Takanuma.
All right.
Yeah, getting a Soren back.
Soren is still good. It still gets still gets me a flying blocker. Yeah, I mean, there is a line of play where I decided to shock myself to keep up Hive, but honestly, I'm at a point where if you have a God's Willing, the Hive isn't going to change that, so I might as well just save 2 life.
No, I agree.
Just want to make sure I voice my thoughts to the chat.
Respectable.
So many shredders. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are losing their shit. Wow. See, when you're given the opportunity, when you're given the opening, this deck just takes it.
Yeah, send 2 lethal attackers at you, I guess. Yeah, no, I feel like Season of Growth is like the only reason I was able to like play through this.
Yeah, I think I have to. Yeah, because
It's jump block, yeah.
I have to chump because there's a world where you have a pump spell. So, jeez. So this is 5 mana. I think I
All
have to
4
cash.
of my Homestead Courages.
I have to cash in the Soren, unfortunately.
I'm fine with that.
I'm sure you are. At least get one of these card advantage engines down. You know, not before you cash it in one more time. Understandable. All right. As much... Oh, okay, so you're tapped out. So as much as I don't want to, like, feed your shredders, I have to take this chance.
Oh, here you just get to like eat one, right?
Yeah, I get to eat one of the big shredder. Gain a little bit of life. Should keep me at least alive for a little bit.
I was saying you get to gain up to 13.
Yeah. So you have a full grip. Like I can't. Oof.
Well, it's also like the scrying that I'm getting off of this thing has been
Yeah.
just ridiculous.
And that was the one thing that we really lost when we moved out of red was 10th District Legionnaire is just another hoplite because it gives you the scry.
Mm-hmm. No, exactly.
And I can see where you were saying like you'd be willing to, you know, dig into a 4th color, you know, to gain access to the red stuff. Yikes. And one more is 13.
It's actually 14. What the fuck?
That's true. That's true.
Good
All right.
Lord.
Woo.
It was a slog, but I was able to play through it, huh?
Yeah. Oh boy. That's rough.
Honestly, it's a little surprising how well this deck can play through that.
Yeah. No, for sure. It was very impressive.
Like honestly, like that definitely was like, I didn't think I would be able to win there, because I wrote that off as a loss pretty quickly,
Yeah.
and I don't think I was necessarily in the wrong to do that, but like, that's the class that you just don't concede.
Mm-hmm.
I actually have a really funny story that I'm beating myself up about. It's a Sunday I played in a 1.2K.
Mm-hmm.
And I had a game where I was playing. I knew the matchup that I was playing. I was playing as a Murktide versus Teamer Archon.
Okay.
And there was a game where I mulliganed to 4, and I was beating my opponent down. They go Archon, and I have, I'm like, I'm dead. Like, the top card of my deck would have to be exactly Unholy Heat in my draw step because they had an active Kiki Chiki.
Sure.
Fable flipped over. So it's like, if I go to my draw step, they try to copy it, and after I've drawn, I can Unholy Heat that, but I'm like, I've already used 2 of my Unholy Heats, so I'll just pack it in, save some time. Top card of my deck was exactly Unholy Heat. I would have won that game.
Yeah, no, yeah. It's, I mean, I don't think it was necessarily wrong for you too either, right? Like,
no, I don't think so.
It was unreasonable for you in that situation to expect that you would draw that. So
Exactly.
you were just like, okay, well, I'm gonna be reasonable here, and
Yeah, I'll
consider
just because of game 1, like, it's like try to win the next 2.
Okay.
I ripped a land.
Well, I just knew you had the willing, and I very much wanted you to not have the willing.
No, that's fair. Even just like knowing it's heads up, but like being able to like take it when it's when you got the opportunity.
Yeah.
Cantrip time.
I do like that it says target creature.
It comes up more often than we probably think it does.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm just gonna have to pass.
Okay, well.
Trespasser. Thoughtseize.
Thoughtseize.
Attempt to give this hexproof.
And push.
Yep. Sick 2 for 1. Joke's on you though. I drew a 4th land. Made up for it by the Thoughtseize doing nothing. This is ultimately the problem this deck has, is exactly the situation we're looking at right here.
Yeah.
I have no threats.
And we even made sure to fill out the threats, because we...
Yeah, Dragon's Guard Elite was like, this is like, the extra 2-drop. To have, yep, another removal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, the heroic deck usually plays... The Boros, anyways, plays 20 threats, and we had only 16.
Yeah.
So we upped it up to 20 to make sure, like, we could actually...
No, we upped it to 16. We
Oh,
only have 16
upped
threats.
it...
That's about as many as they normally play in the Boros versions.
Yeah. Oh, okay, so I got the numbers wrong. My bad.
How cool would it be if I had been smart and played Gauntlet as my companion?
Oh, yeah, you could. That's true.
Boom!
Oh, wow.
I have a branch loft pathway in my hand. Just ripped runner lands. Oh no. Well, you got a match win on the board. There you go.
There we go. I'm a little disappointed, though. I didn't want the match win to be against our deck.
I mean, I do think this deck has flaws. Like, this is, I think, still a rough draft of the overall archetype.
Yeah.
And we'll just have to keep iterating on it. Alright. Last match of the Gauntlet.
We'll say, though, like, obviously it didn't play out in that match, but part of the reason that we have the Dragon Master or whatever is because it has a mana sink ability as well.
Yeah, that was part of it. I remember the ultimate reason was it's basically like another Ledger Shredder.
Yeah.
In the sense that it can, like, it gets bigger and when you're not targeting it.
Yes.
Which was a big plus for us.
Yeah, that was very relevant. Ah, yes. We're on the final. I remember.
Oh yeah.
We're just going in with the raw trespasser.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Bone Crusher, baby.
That is indeed a crusher. It's okay. Well,
That is a Kalitas.
it is.
Well, now I can't, do the thing. You want to trade your Kalitas?
Nah, I'm good.
I tried.
And that's what's important is that you tried.
It is very important.
Okay, let's see what we have here.
Bastard.
No! How could you?
If you got an instant speed removal spell, it's gonna be really strong. No, you get my Invoke Despair.
Yeah, I mean,
I was setting up for a big turn 5.
Is this it's just a spell.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Oh, sorcery speed, Wandering Emperor.
Main phase. Am I gonna?
Nasty.
Can I trigger addendum?
That was nasty.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
just
fair.
like 3 at you and 1 at the Planeswalker.
Yep.
At least I got to eat it for free.
That's true. I mean, we're just going in. I mean, I don't want to eat it. I'll eat the Kalitas. Oh, I'll drain. Oh yeah, 12/12. Thoughtseize. Oh,
Yeah,
fine.
take a peek at your hand there. That's what I figured. Figured there was something.
Kalitas. Yep. We must protect the people. It's her
No
voice
choice.
line.
Yes, we must. God, gets fucking first strike too.
Yeah.
Am I just dead to this meat hook massacre? I just have to chump block. Damn, I was really hoping.
Yeah, you'd have to chump block there, or the meat hook would kill you.
That's so grody.
Was that the half they removed for alchemy?
What? Yeah, no, the
The-
gain life was the thing they removed.
The gain life. Okay. Yep. Yep. Oh, wow.
Got him.
I mean, yeah, you just got the land, right?
I've executed my ability, that to the best of my ability. Now you just get to meat hook for 4 and like
Yep.
gain 3 life. Yep.
Which is fine by me, honestly. And then I get to.
Stuff.
I mean,
I do
you were
get
gonna be able to.
kill the Emperor if I want it. Which I do.
Yeah, I mean, you were gonna kill the Emperor either way. There was no point in plussing because you could have still killed it.
Exactly, yeah. I guess I eat the trespasser.
Okie dokie. I mean, got vigilance. Might as well go in.
Is strong.
I see that Takanuma you got there.
Mm-hmm.
I also have a Takanuma.
Damn it, I knew I should have eaten that fucking Wandering Emperor.
Oh. All right.
And a Lolf.
Yeah, I'll take a Lolf. Entirely fair.
I just gotta do that now before it's loyalty on the Lolf.
Yeah.
Two ones with Menace are really good.
Yeah. Kalitas is also very good.
I'd like to think so.
It's nighttime?
I believe so, yes.
Okay.
No, that's not good for me.
Well, let's draw a card. It's like also not relevant right now.
I mean, that sounds like a graveyard trespasser if you're asking.
Yeah, but there are no creatures to eat, so.
Well, now there is.
Oh, I suppose there is. Yeah.
Yep.
Uh,
Yeah, 'cause there's only one creature in my grid. Yeah, that's probably gonna be it though, right? Because if I kill any, yeah. But if your stuff dies, I die, so.
yep.
If you die in the game, you die in real life or whatever.
All right. A win against Rakdos. Exciting.
I'm actually not too surprised. You have more planeswalker threats,
That's fair, yeah.
and they feel, and your threats actually feel a lot more relevant than my threats. Like your threat stats can beat up my threat stats.
Yeah. That seems relevant. Interesting. I'm gonna be completely honest. Almost every single matchup we've gone into, I've been like, oh, do I just bring in all 3 Go Blanks?
Told you. Told you that it was like that.
I will say I did originally doubt, and I am a believer now.
Yeah, it's honestly, it's kind of crazy just how like incidentally good it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like how like it does just like a lot of very little things subtly.
Yeah.
Like how exiling graveyards is like just pretty relevant against lots of random shit.
Trying to think. This is. What did I see there? I don't actually think that's relevant. I could go down one of this. I don't like this all that much.
Really thinking on these sideboard plans.
Yeah, it's well, it's weird too. I mean, I guess it. Oh, all
Right
right.
out of time.
I did not even see the timer. Wow, I was just so absorbed into it. Okay, I may be playing with like a 62 card deck potentially.
You're
Am
not.
I'm not. Oh,
If
okay.
you don't
So
submit, it just doesn't do it.
it just doesn't do it. Okay, all right. We are just playing game 1 again. I at least now know what I would do. So, you know, there's that.
Fair enough.
Does not feel good mulliganing against the Thoughtseize deck, but
Yeah, but you're on the draw.
yeah, let me go to the bottom. Just get it out there. Okay.
Push.
And this is where Trespasser comes down. Turn 3.
Nope.
Oh, Duress.
Not
Okay.
quite.
I'm gonna reveal what I drew, but only because.
Yeah, it's the more mana efficient play anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, no, and that's exactly why. Oof. That is. Okay. It's the removal. I would rather have the land.
Yeah, casting spells real strong.
Yep. Yeah.
Alright.
Seems pretty good in this Magic the Gathering game. I've heard that casting spells is pretty good. Kalitas. All right. I'm just gonna.
Yeah,
Whatever.
might as well send it.
Yeah.
You're not doing anything else. I mean, the only thing you'd like be playing into is a fatal push, right? So.
Yeah. Mm.
Huh. Well, I think I start by shipping it for 3.
I mean, yeah.
I think I just burn you for 6 and draw 3 cards.
Oh. Yeah, that's real good. Wow. Okay.
Sometimes you just play 5 mana, deal 6, draw 3.
Sometimes you do. Unfortunately, I'm not drawing all that much, so we're gonna just, keep doing what little we can here. Oof. Okay. Storm pretty good. Yep. Trespasser. Interesting. Okay. So I think I have to.
Got the thirst trap.
Yeah, I have to play this in this situation, which is less than ideal, but. Ooh. Ooh. That's, wow, that's real good. Yeah. You get the Zombo.
This is a lethal attack.
It indeed is.
Not quite anymore, but.
Yeah.
And I get to activate a castle lock point for my trouble. Oof. That's pretty strong. So
Eh,
you're gonna gain
like-
3 life, yeah.
If I can keep the life gain going, the fact that you have Chandra there is
Now Chandra's
Right.
gonna be big game against you here.
yeah, it's extremely threatening in this situation. Like if you choose to not play cards, it's a 3-turn clock, right? So
Yeah.
or you just play a just better card than that too. Ooh, and Mirror Breaker. And Bone Crusher.
Remember how you just played a sweeper?
Oh my gosh.
Now I got 4 threats and 2 planeswalkers on the battlefield.
I mean, I see that. So get rid of the flyer, gain a life.
Yep.
Play Tenacious Underdog, pray.
Do this in my upkeep.
Yeah, so you only take the 1.
Also, like, if I draw 2 blanks in a row, then I can
Yeah, true.
deal with it.
But you only discarded 1, so there's only 1 blank. Okay. Alright.
You're dead.
Oh yeah, because you still have the Chandra activation. All right. All right.
Bibbity boppity magic. Alright. It's another reference that if you know, you know.
Okay.
That's technically a Danny DeVito quote.
Oh really?
Yeah, he said it while on the, last week tonight with John Oliver. Where he did a testimonial parody about PFAS, microplastics.
Okay.
Yeah, you put the Teflon on the trees and the ants, they die because they got cancer.
All right, there. We actually have a sideboard now.
It's honestly one of the funniest episodes of that show I've ever watched. If you ever get the chance, you should watch that. At least that clip.
I'll have to check it out.
Of
I
Danny
do.
DeVito.
This is.
Draw.
I'm gonna play. Let's do it. I wanna see. Show me.
Sure.
Okay. Wow. Eldest Reborn.
Yeah, it's a sideboard card for some of these decks
I-
now.
I like that card.
Yeah,
so,
it's a little more reliable to cast than the
Yeah.
What's its name? Invoke.
Okay.
In specifically the way these Rakdos nano bases are built.
Yeah. Let's go with Miss Trespasser here.
Yeah, I probably could have played the Bone Crusher Giant there.
Okay, so Kalitas.
Letus, that's a good one.
And I don't have any cards, so I'll just commit 0. This time, I don't have any escape cards, but
I'm still gonna just play this.
Torch of Defiance.
Kill this Kalitas.
That's entirely fair. Okay. Geez. I mean, we just killed the Chandra, right?
Yeah, I think that's right.
We can eat my Kalitas.
Ah, that was a tell. Now I know you don't have Takanuma in your hand.
All right. Uh-oh.
It's pretty good.
Hey.
Make a 2/2. It does. Yep.
Okay,
And you get to
so
keep the pressure on.
well, actually,
Yeah,
We'll
you
do
think
that.
you make a 2/2 here. I think that just makes more sense. That's pretty great.
I'm gonna have to discard a card, but
just
I don't think
that.
that's too bad. I still get to swing in for 4. Nothing to sneeze at.
No, for sure.
Discard a card. I guess we're gonna go with this Heartless Act. Yup.
Go blink your ass.
Go
Which really sucks
blank.
with this last mode on the Eldest Reborn.
Alright.
Did not feel good to have to do it that way. The one time I just wanted it to be a regular Mind Rot.
Well, let's see what you kept.
Kalitas.
That's pretty good. Probably
That
should
was a
have done
really
that
bad-
first.
That was a really bad play,
Yeah.
All you did was pay 2 life and a mana to give me a Kalitas.
Yep.
Play a Fable.
Oh, that was bad. Okay.
That was just like really bad.
Oh my gosh, I can't.
Oh my god, that was probably the single worst possible play.
I- You know, there's
Oh my god.
there's it is entirely reasonable to say that I might have had the game locked up before I did that.
I think that would have been a reasonable statement, yes.
Oh, wow. Okay. Sure.
Oh god.
Okay.
All you had to do is do it in a different order, right?
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
I mean, you're still just like a kill my
I think-
Kalitas away from like stabilizing.
Yeah, I think you just get your stuff.
Just go like that. If you
Yeah.
have exactly fatal push, then Cletus is gonna die anyway.
Or Meat Hook Massacre.
Ooh, that actually played worse around it then. Turns out I actually played suboptimally.
That's what makes the games exciting to watch, right? When you got the variance.
Something like that. Alright.
I mean, I think I just
One of us has a lot more life than the other.
yeah. I mean, yeah. Okay. Reflection's really good here, though. Especially since you can just keep making those blood tokens to draw yourself out of this. Yeah. Alright.
The only problem is this actually kills the things.
I mean, I'm not gonna not play it, right?
Seems strong, yeah, because it is a creature in my den, so.
Yeah. Wow. And then assuming that's just a throwaway card, you can kill it with the token. Yep.
So if I attack, then I'm gonna go to 1. And nothing I play. I cannot kill any of your threats anymore. I'm just gonna have to hold up the double block.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing too, is like, I'm also in a situation where,
I don't think you can't attack.
no, I think I have to attack, because if I leave you with those two creatures, my cushion is going to disappear.
Right? Oh, thank Christ.
That's,
try
yeah,
to
that's
not
pretty good.
blink.
That's pretty good.
Make a copy.
Oh. Oh, that's gross. Okay. All right.
Hey man, Reflections of Kiki Jiki. This is a very, very real Magic card.
Yeah.
This is like, and it's starting to see play in,
Oh no! Wrong card!
oh no. Oh,
I clicked the wrong one. I wanted to kill the reflection.
That would have probably been.
That was what I was gonna do, and I clicked too early. And now I'm gonna lose. Oh! I could have at least stayed alive for another turn.
It's true.
Uh,
Oofda,
'Cause I would have only taken 7 here. Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, you have only taken 7. And honestly, well, yeah, well, I mean, I ripped the stomp, so like I'd stomp that, hit you for 7. So there's a good chance the game was probably still over, but
Yeah, there is a good chance, but
there is a chance that you also just like rip another meat hook massacre.
yeah. Oh, that was
Stabilize.
rough. That's something I feel you can genuinely feel bad about because it's, you didn't mean to do it in this situation. Obviously, it's good to pay attention and exercise good technical play when you're playing online, and this is a great example of that.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah,
All right.
that was unfortunate.
Well, our challenger, Orzhov mid-range, never felt bad, I will
No.
say.
No, never felt bad.
In general, and I would say that this deck's probably worth continuing to iterate on. So maybe,
Yeah.
I'm thinking what we might want to do is, with the Gauntlet series, is maybe we revisit some of these decks, because I feel like
Yeah, that would be great.
Like the heroic
honestly.
deck getting another actual chance to run the Gauntlet wouldn't be a bad idea, as well as the like decks like this getting
Yeah.
a chance to run the Gauntlet again. I think we'd be well served to do that. But I think we can wrap it up there. It's about
Sure.
9:15 by me, 10:15 by Drabynoops. So of course, we're gonna call for the night. I do want to thank everybody, of course, for stopping by the stream. If you do want to stay up to date with our content, don't be afraid to go ahead and hit that follow button. If you're here on Twitch, and of course, if you're joining us over on YouTube, you can also hit that subscribe button. Of course, again, thank you all for watching. We will see you again soon.